61, 62. All right, number 63. Here we are. Now to just go and knock. Should I have called first? What do you even do in these situations after all this time? They don't exactly make a manual for this. What do you say to the man who raised you for 16 years and then left the night he told you he was gay? Maybe it's been too long. Maybe it's better if I just leave him alone and let him live his life and move on with mine. They obviously must be enjoying it if they never called or wrote or... No, that's not fair. You don't know the whole story, and that's why you're here. Silence isn't going to make this any better. It's been too long. It's time to get it all out in the open and finally get some closure. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Dad. I know, I should have called, but I didn't know if you would have answered. I got your address from Mom. She said you two had reconnected after all these years, and she thought that it was time the two of us did too. Can I come in? All right, the porch is okay too. Can we at least sit down or something? Fine. I'll just say my piece then. I came here because I need to apologize. The last time we spoke, I said a lot of things that were uncalled for, that were cruel. I haven't stopped thinking about that night ever since it happened, and I wasn't fair to you. You had been honest with me about what was happening, and I didn't take it well. I lashed out at you because I blamed you for everything. When you sat me down and told me you were leaving Mom, that was hard to hear. I knew you two had problems and were fighting, but I had never imagined a world where you two weren't together. I mean, you were my dad. You're supposed to be there for me, and hearing you were moving out, it shattered that. Maybe it's because I was always closer with Mom, or because you said you were the one leaving, but I had it in my head that this was your fault. So when you told me the real reason you two weren't going to stay together, I blew up. It had never occurred to me that you might not care about her the way I thought you did. You were trying to open up to me and tell me the truth about who you were. That yes, you had been hiding something from me for a long time, but that was going to stop at that moment. I wasn't ready to hear it, and I acted like an idiot. Instead of listening to you, all I heard was that my family, as I knew it, was ending. I heard you were going to leave, Not just Mom, but me too. And that scared the hell out of me. I called you names. I used words that I would never use now and should have known better then. I was young. I was stupid, and that doesn't make it okay. You were the adult, but I'm your son. I love you. And I should never have said what I did. It's not how I really felt back then. It's definitely not how I feel now. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry you coming out to your son ended with me telling you to stay out of my life. I'm sorry that I didn't try and contact you until today, and I'm sorry that I couldn't accept you that night. I'm sorry, Dad. I get if that's not enough, and I get if this is too little too late. I mean, I'm not a teenager anymore. I've had plenty of time to accept you and didn't send so much as a Christmas card until today, but, this is me trying. I want to talk. I want to know about the real you, and I want to tell you about me and everything that has happened since that night. I'd like to ask you more about what happened between you and Mom, and why you decided to marry her, and why you decided to leave, and, what have you been up to since? Did you meet someone? Did you just not want to live a lie anymore? I don't know, and I want to know more about you, if, you're willing to share. So, thanks for listening to me, Dad. If we never talk again, at least now I know you know how I feel and that I'm sorry. So, thanks. Well, shit. That could have gone better. But I guess that could have gone worse, too. Having doors slam in my face wasn't high on my list of things to do today, but at least there wasn't any yelling from either of us. And I got it all off my chest. Nothing to do now but at home. It's all been said now. Oh, hey, I thought you were done when you went inside. I figured door slam meant this conversation is over. What have you got there? Pictures? It's us? Oh God, I must be, 10, 11? I remember this. We went camping just before school started. We hiked and I ran screaming when a skunk walked onto the path. I was positive it was going to spray me and the smell would never go away. So you kept this, huh? All these years? Wait. This one is my graduation, but you weren't. You were there? Why didn't you say anything? God, I thought you must have hated me after what I did. I can't believe you came. It's certainly more than I deserved. Hey, you, think maybe we could take this talk inside? I do still want to ask you those questions. Maybe, if you're, up to it. And I have a few more pictures of my own I could share. Yeah, I think we can both agree it's been too long.